Okay, so welcome to the third video tutorial for a helping hand for meeting fours activity. So in the first video, we introduced the problem, motivated our students. In the second video, we went through the mathematical ideas behind clues 1 through 9. And along the way, we collected a number of pieces of data that will then help us answer the overall question of how much do we spend, or how much do we have to spend in US dollars in order to purchase a set of 6 items for each person in our community. Presumably someone else is working on how many members in our community we need these supplies for, or how many of each of these supplies we need. And we just need to go back and tell them how much money we need in order to go back and purchase these items. So now that we know the exchange rates between dollars and goopies, do we have enough information to determine the price of each item in goopies or dollars? So through the various clues, we found relationships between the prices of individual items. These relationships are not distinct. So for example, you can see that jackets are related to both the price of flashlights and of first aid kits. We found, I didn't explain this to you, but we found that the price of radios is variable in terms of flashlights, but that's okay because clue number 7 actually gave us a pretty good understanding of what the exchange rate should be between the price of a flashlight and a radio. Let's see, clue number 6 is especially important. But first we need to ask how do we have enough information? So for example, we see another variable, the price of a meal is related to the price of a flashlight, price of a water tank, and the price of a radio. And the price of a flashlight is related to the price of a jacket, and the price of a tank is also related to jacket, etc. So that you can see that there's interconnectedness between the various relationships. So you could probably build up a number of arithmetic relations between each of these prices. But what you need is to determine the actual goopy value of something. And fortunately, we have clue number 6 told us that the price of a jacket and a tank is 1,800 goopies. We can use the relationship that we found that a tank is equal to the price, or the price of a tank is equal to the price of 3 jackets, to substitute in and eliminate one of the variables. So a tank is equal to 3J, which brings us to this equation here. So 1J plus T, or 1J plus 3J is 4J. And we can divide both sides by 4. Thank goodness everything here is divisible by 4. We have J is equal to 450 goopies. So the price of a jacket is 450 goopies. And we know that the exchange rate between dollars and goopies, thanks to clue number 9, is there are 450 goopies, or I'm sorry, that there are, that a dollar is worth 25 goopies, and so a goopy is worth 1/25 of a dollar, so we can substitute that in here. And so we have a jacket is equal to 450 over $25, or $18. Now we have the price of a jacket. We can figure out the price of everything else because, as you can see here, a jacket is related to the price of a flashlight, price of a tank, and price of meal, and a meal is related to the price of other things. And so you can use this to build up the price of all these items in the table in the student workbook. I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you're as excited as I am to lead the students to Discovery on Wednesday. I will see you then. Until then, I'll be there to see.